Josh Stone is here. We're having a little chat there during that last record about our timbre.
Yes.
You were working on my mic technique.
Yes, you're doing very well.
Really?
It's sounding great from here.
Do you think I need to be closer or further away from the mic?
Always come closer.
Really?
Never further away.
You see, no, hang on. I think that's a career in voiceovers waiting to happen. And I have to say, surprisingly entourage-free, because I've been going through your little the notes on the album.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that you have thanked pretty much everybody you know?
Well, probably.
Come on.
I mean, not everybody I know, but people that I love and have been a part of my life at the time of making that particular record.
I think it says what a loving, sensitive person you are when you even thank the sound engineer's wife for the Jammy Dodgers.
Oh, but she was so sweet. She did. She made us some lovely, beautiful cakes. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Is that your motivation when you go into the studio these days? Just feed me and I'll sing.
If they're that good, then yes.
And producer Ricky, can we get some bickies in for Joss before the end of this?
Oh, you are so sweet.
Yeah, no.
So you can hear me crunching.
You clearly don't know how things work here in the BBC because Ricky's gone, no,
I can't.
Budget cuts.
But I have got a nice cup of tea.
Who made that for you?
This lovely man over there. I don't know his name.
That was John. Yeah,
Thank you,
there
John.
in the background. You see, John's the person.
And it's John's birthday, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah.
What age is he? Hang on a second. You've just rocked up and you found out.
35.
Really? Okay, I think you should give us a little close to the mic, Marilyn Monroe-esque happy birthday for John. Here we go. Okay. This is Josh Dunn singing for our producer John.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John, and thank you for my cup of tea.
I tell you what, if Steve Wright was here, there'd be a huge round of applause after that. I think we all need a bit of a lie down.
There you go.
Dear God. So tell us then, getting back to this single. The single is out at the moment.
Yeah, The Love We Had.
Yeah, The Love We Had. I can't concentrate now. I can't concentrate after you sung Happy Birthday to John.
Oh, you charmer.
Well, you say that. Many women would say entirely the opposite. So where did you record this album? Because I noticed that there's some Prague people on the album as well.
Oh, yes. So we recorded most of it in Nashville. We spent 2 weeks.
I'd love to go to Nashville.
Oh, it's great. You should go. It's amazing for music, especially.
And how difficult was it to go to Nashville, which is the home of country and western, and lay down something which was completely soul?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of different music made there because it's such a great place to go. And it's a convenient place to be when you're making an album because the studios are like top notch and there's musicians everywhere. You know, if you need any kind of instrument, you just call the guy that lives 15 minutes down the road and he's in. So it's just it's got everything that you need. It doesn't matter what type of music you're making. So it's a joy to work there, really. And
so whose idea was it to go to Nashville? Was it your idea? Was it your people's idea?
It was my idea, but originally it was Dave Stewart's idea because I made an album prior to this one called LP1. And that was a very random plan.
Hang on a second. I saw a video of you with Dave Stewart having a lovely time, which looked like some type of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah. And we were having a lovely time.
Talk me through that. What was going on there?
Well, that's my garden, you see. I was there in my garden. Dave came down to my house in Devon and we were just writing for fun, really. We haven't released any of those songs, but we will one day, I'm sure. And we were just having fun, and he's very creative and a bit mad. And we're like two little kids, really, together. So we just thought, let's go make a little crazy, trippy Alice in Wonderland video and then put our songs to it and then just have a laugh. So we did. Where was he? I think he was in LA. I think he actually came and we were going to make an album called Homemade Jam, which we kind of half made, but we decided... But
it didn't set.
Well, it's not... Yeah, it didn't quite set. It's not finished. So it's in my computer and it's just not finished.
Is this... Should we actually put an appeal out to Dave to maybe say, come back and finish the jam?
Finish it, Dave. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm sure he would. It's just we've got to find the time. It was a real random let's just get in my cottage and make noises with whatever we find in my kitchen kind of thing. So hence why it's not really quite finished. But maybe one day we'll find the time to get a proper band and actually do those songs.
Would it be fair to say that this is probably the best that you've ever sounded?
No.
Honestly.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think this just...
Wow.
You know, I was listening to the album and I was going through it all, and I thought there's something about the voice. It hasn't completely changed, but there
Right.
seems to be, I don't know.
I mean, since the first album, it has, I think, changed quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, in between, I've been learning how to control my voice, I guess. So I like to think that each album is like a little bit of a stepping stone, and then I find different sounds and different notes to play with, and, you know, it's
But
just...
how much effort does it take to sound so effortless? Because it you know, whenever I listen to it, it sounds
Yeah.
to me that you just, hey,
I'm just doing it.
you just go in and you just, boom.
Well, I kind of do, but that did take 10 years of figuring myself out in order to do that. You know, so at the time, it's not difficult for me now, but it just takes a lot of, years of learning, I guess. And then now I can just do it.
But when you're doing something like this, do you set out to say, let's do something which is timeless, or let's do something that's current?
No, I do always go for the timeless thing. And I think the reason is because I listen to that type of music that has lasted and lasted and lasted for years, and I noticed that those songs that I love, they have real musicianship going on. You know, it's real instruments. And I just let the band do their thing. You know, I might give them a little bit of guidance, but in order to make it timeless, you have to it's simple, just make it good. And if you start using all these new, very current sounds, they will go out of date. And they do sound wicked right now, which is great.
I'm looking at you. It seems that you've got your life pretty much sorted. It seems that you're kind of happy in your nappy. Would that be right?
Yeah, I feel pretty good now. I'm definitely happy.
Is that the country girl thing? Is that the Devon?
Probably. I've got a nice balance. I can go home and live my life in a lovely way. With all my dogs and my cats and my family and the fresh air and the fields. Like, that really does make me...
You see, I'm imagining...
happy.
Yeah, I'm imagining your life. I'm imagining you head home in the afternoon, you maybe bake a little loaf of bread and you have the dogs and the cats running around, a bit of Marvin Gaye on in the background,
Yeah.
and half a bottle of wine.
That's pretty much right.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. Apart from the baking, I normally have to do that when everyone's out of my kitchen. I hate it when everyone's all involved in my baking because they ruin it and then I forget and I burn it.
It's the distraction, isn't it?
Oh, yes. And I've got an Aga, you see. And you just
How do
don't
you
know
cook?
how
How
hot
do
they
you
are.
cook on an Aga?
Oh, it's so difficult. I have to open it up. I think a lot of people out there will think I'm a bit silly because I should have something that tells me how hot it is, but I don't.
But yeah,
so I have to put my hand in and kind of go,
Whoa,
how
whoa,
hot
whoa.
is this oven? And it's very dangerous. It's not a good idea.
Are we going to be seeing you doing any live stuff?
I'm doing gigs at my mum's club, which I'll be filming and then putting on my website so everyone can see. So, you know, if you want to come, sit on your internet and wait because it's ridiculous.
That was almost an invite. I thought you were going to say, if you want to come, give me a shout. I'll
Yeah,
sort
give
it
me a
out.
shout.
You
And
go, no.
Oh, sure. No, not you. You can come whenever you want.
Oh, thanks very much. So you got the small gigs at your mum's.
Yes.
And there's also another little secret, is there?
Yes, I've got some free downloads that I'm going to be popping up on my website. I'm going to try to do one a month. And the one at the moment is called The Simple Things. And it's just a song that I wrote while I was driving around Europe in my van. And
Are you a delivery driver in your spare time? Or
no, just for fun. There I was, camping in a van without a tent. That's a bit of a trick though, isn't it?
I think that's quite good.
I mean, you should really, if you're going to camp, you should camp in a tent. But
No.
I bodged it with a lovely camper van. So anyway, there I was. I woke up in the morning and the birds were tweeting away, which is, by the way, on the track. Those actual birds. They're French, by the way. And yeah, we just finished it the other day, so I've just popped it up so people can have it.
And is this going to be a regular occurrence, or are you just going to sort of put this out in a guerrilla fashion, which is, you know, you have to check the website every day. Something might be up, something
Yeah.
may not.
Well, I guess if you put your email in, then you get a little note saying, hello, I've got another song for you.
Well, maybe I'll do that whenever I'm applying for my
Yes.
tickets for your shows at your mum's
Yeah.
that you're not going to give me.
And I give you that little space in the corner.
The naughty step.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that you're doing exactly what you want.
Yeah.
You're completely and totally happy.
Yeah.
And this is great.
I'm happy. It's fun.
Thanks for coming in.
No problem.